Hey everybody, I'm Michael Pine. Today we're back with another video, but today we're playing some Skyrim. And I have some mods installed, so this should make this series a lot more interesting. I've done a lot of me getting a shout out. Any of you would like to see that, cool. Did it? Well, I got, I don't know which one. Throat of Google. Who are you?
Drem Yolok.
Oh my
Greetings,
gosh, oh, you did
Wundnik.
dragon?
I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strulmach, my mountain?
You were a dragon. You're the master of the Great Barrier. I think you already know who I am.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me.
You know me. They were homies.
It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
Okay, hold on a second. They told me they have a leader, so I was up here, and I was like, alright, so he's gonna be just one guy living up there, really old, but he's a dragon. They don't learn the dragon shout, can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
Huh? Can you speak English?
By long tradition, the elder speaks first.
Hey, we kinda have the same eyes.
Hear
But mine are
my
like blue.
Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
That's what Alden said
Go
when he was
to
the
it.
village. Not a village, but the thing when I was going to jail, to get my head cut off. That's what he said. He just show fire. Hellfire, flame.
Understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as Argonian, but as Dova.
Do I shoot it at you?
Be afraid.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
I'm a dragon? No, I'm just dragon born.
Ah, I have expected you, Proda.
Bye.
You would not come.
What is he doing? I could have just killed him with a single punch. I wanted to. Your kind, your mortal created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragon. However, the Dove, the dragon, you are always saying Dove, whatever. Does that mean like dragon or something? I think it's definitely. And time for the question for you. Why do you want to learn this thumb? Is that what a shout? Is that like the science name of a shout? Is thumb? Do you It's none of your business. I need to stop. I like to go. I don't want it to end. Yeah. That's a good reason that it is. There are many who feel that you, although not all. Well. Think back. Go to the next Alpha. Would you stop the next world from being born? No, I would stop this world from being the end. Yeah. You like I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you. The next world will have to take care of itself. That's a fair answer. Yeah, because there'll be more Dragonborns. So, I mean, have to take care of itself. Maybe you only bound before the step one, including the end of this world. You need to stop spinning. I cannot take it seriously like that. Around the curve of time, let's see pastimes then. What are you saying? Well, it lost having down. Those who tried a half in the end may delay it. Those who worked and delayed the end may bring it. Well, then I guess I'm gonna bring it. Are you coming down? I can't tell if you're coming down. Are you going up? You have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croces. Now I will answer your question. Good. Finish out. You know why I live here? I'm keeping what you live. If you're a dragon, I'm sure people will try to kill you if you live and you are down. I mean, that's just like a hunch. Question. Answer the question, yeah. I never thought about it. Straight down the door. Oh, I thought you were scared that you were going to get shot at. Or shouted at. And you didn't want to kill anyone. And I thought like he didn't come down because he didn't want to kill anyone because people would try to kill him because he's a dragon. There's more massive voice using the dragon. Yes and no. The king needs I don't even know how to say that gibberish. Also, everybody, I'm sorry for my last video. It was called Epic Battle, maybe. And the reason I named it Maybe was because my internet was bad that day. I was freaking out. I will bring that back. My Attack on Titan series. I have a game. Oh, don't get there. Might be over here. In order to build things, the dragon tried to triple Alduin, but this was not enough. Okay, I just one punch him. One punch. I'm freaking What are you doing? Are you saying the engine or sent Alduin forward in time? Not intentionally. So they send them in time, so Alduin came. I'm confused. So he died in this time, and wait. So he died in this time. So in the past, so they send him back here so they can rain terror upon us. Wouldn't that like mess up the time continuum? I have lived here for thousands of mortal years. I have waited. I knew where he would. Oh, where is he that way? Oh, okay, that's cool. How did any of this help me? Yeah. I was shattered here because of what the ancient lords did out. Is that good? Because we did stop the ultimate evil. So, if you're about that kill that elder and everything, right here to the temple time was the time when wound. So the elder says that you time you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. So, back in time. You can learn Dragonland from I'm going back in time just to learn to shout. But I thought you knew. I have the other skill. I have the color. What is all this? What's this glittery fairy stuff? Yeah, I have it. Any more questions? Out of Bane. I kill him. Maybe let's go a time. What is all this stuff? Internally, it's not happening anywhere else. It's not so. I'm gonna spoil the time loop. Where is that exactly? My Godfather, answer my prayers. Do not delay. Outer will be coming. Do not miss the signs. I'm gonna kill him. Alright. So do I read it right here? Okay. I have a lot of books. I have too many books. Bounty or what's it? Dragon investigation, current status, original strategy. Reading it. shooting it.
Gormley! We're running out of time. The battle...
Dar Sukurse Alduin decree. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krivoth Akrin. Die now in vain.
What's going on?
You're a warrior, bro. Oh yeah, better. Let's go.
Know that Gorm sent you down to Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We've blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Both Sori, Birkir.
They did not have Dragonrend.
So
Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Veldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Miye, Tarudis, Ani, Himhid Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted worlds have you created? Tarudis Paras, my teeth to his neck. But first, Dean Kumar. Die in terror, know your final fate. To feed my power and comfort in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel the very first time, worm. Feel your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
No use.
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater! By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out! You are banished! From all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
It worked. Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Silesur, my belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin.
How'd that feel?
Die now, and await your fate in sorrow. Lost Foot, you are too late, Alduin.
Stuck out the
Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know it. My
Dragon Rend.
Ulaki
Down, boy. Down, boy.
Go!
Down, Alvin.
Perish with
Down.
Ultra Tohoran, never again.
Go away.
Dovahkiin,
Oh,
War
this is gonna
Miri.
fight him.
Use Dragon Rend before weapons of my ancient
I can destroy you. Down.
I will feast on your soul, solid god. outlast you.
Come here, fight me. Fight me again. I beat you once, you can do it again. Come at me. You okay, bro? You got my stuff. Oh my god. Poor dragon, buddy. What? Stop flying away from me. I don't want to use that on you, but you're making me use it.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
Wasn't really a very good escape.
Ni livrachin moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory.
Oh, I thought that was like the end of the game when
But
right in
not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle.
I did though.
Alduin always was Pachlok,
Yeah.
arrogant
Yeah,
in
you
his
dummy.
power.
You flying lizard.
Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
That's true.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him.
My space level's pretty high.
Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun,
so cool.
Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
Oh, my lord.
Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
It was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. In the Master Graveyards, do others come here too?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the
How old
Thum
are you?
since
I'm
long
judging you
before
by
that.
6 million. You're old.
But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the
didn't
words
meditate.
of
You said cross your
power.
legs.
I counsel in their use. It is enough for
Like, put your
me.
hands on the ground and think to yourself, I'm a dragon, I'm a dragon, I'm a dragon.
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself.
Oh, good. What about the leaf shadow? I want this arm. That doesn't matter. I have my favorite shadow. Alright. Inhale, exhale, flame, and beyond. That's all I
Sum Ark Mora.
He doesn't. Oh! Okay. Keep going. I've been playing this game for a while, actually. Now I think. I probably shouldn't die too easily.
Yeah! Yeah!
I knew there was that.
Yeah!
Hey, Graveyard, dude. Here. Okay. So, let's just recap what just happened. Alden came out of nowhere, tried to kill me. I destroyed him with my axe. Thy axe. I mean, I could have one-punched him. Now that was out of the question. So, the ultimate light, be with me. Space. Space. What do I do? actually murder him. Kind of third. Where am I going? What are you doing? Okay. Oh, you doing this? I guess I know every shout, but they only taught me one shout. How did they say they teach me? Oh my god. Screw that. I know, I'll go that way. Where is the marker? The Piak. Can I find that marker? Either the marker. Oh, it's over here. Dragon Search. Oh, Dragon Search. I don't like this place. I don't know if he's gonna be here. I'm just gonna destroy him. I'm gonna kill him. I'll be back. You all gonna have fun staring at this alchemist table. Ute!
I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off.
Cut off my hand.
What is it? Dragons?
Yeah, you know,
They say Ulrich Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
Didn't even break a sweat. Saw. I'm so lonely. Alright, man. Oh, crap. I got distracted for a second. Oh! Oh, sorry.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
Oh, I did. I know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Of course.
Oh, that's
You
not
already
true.
saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
The threat is working out of the town.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
My hope was to give up. I'm a dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things.
That's
But I heard the
true.
Greybeard summon you.
If I've
That's
been
good enough for
my
me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first.
Stop.
Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city?
Yeah.
No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
Why didn't go over and kill him? What if you didn't have to worry about enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce.
Oh, I'm not gonna
It'll be
shoot him.
difficult
I'm
at
just
this
gonna kill him.
The bitterness is gone. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war in the bargain.
Spring the chop on the dragon.
My men will be ready when you are, Dragonborn. You have a truce to arrange
Doing
first,
the symbol
eh?
of the scouts from Attack on Titan. Hwah. Let's go
Now
kill
leave
the
the
dragon.
guns mine.
Stop.
I've
I wanna
got
have
a
it
Good.
again. Shut up.
Glad we straightened that out.
whoa. What's the magic?
Hey, it's me, cops. Suck it. want to listen to music right now, but I want to get a copyright strike. Alright, men. Let's go convince these non-public loving people, they don't like the public, to make a whole meeting of this peace. Yeah, let's go try to do that. Let's go try to convince a whole community of 4 people to agree to a big meeting of peace. My charger keeps falling on my controller. Stop that. Silly use. Oh, okay. Hello?
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, we escaped. I need to find his poor
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors.
No, it's not that.
What is overlooked in the Dragonborn?
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Yeah, both sides respect the Greybeards, they will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. We will see if they still remember us.
How can I not remember this?
Sky, guard you.
Like, you know that guy in the beginning of the game that could shout and he killed his king? Hey. Don't mind me, I'm just a creepy dude with a skull mask on. Bye. Nailed it. Helm and I haven't really been to Solitude. Yes, Solitude first. Oh, I was keep on almost falling back in my gaming chair. Ooh, kawaii. Kawaii to see. Can't Dragonborn ever get a break? I just want to go home and watch anime. Okay. I want to go home, I want to watch anime. I want to kill a dragon. I want to put his head on the wall. And then watch anime. Just watch anime. Let someone just ask? No. I have to kill all the dragons, kill these two to have a peace treaty.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn?
Oh my god, you want me to come out here?
Such power.
Don't like your game. Let me get one punch. Yeah, you keep walking. Okay. So is Ulfred Stormcloak the Jarl or the king of this place? It'd be cool if it was. We escaped prison together. I mean, he should know me, old pals. He might just shout me out. Oh, it was showing me the other one. Excuse me for a minute while I hide in these bushes and know that I'm stupid. Why, XO? Alright, let's keep going.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Get away from me. What was that? I don't go to Solitude much, so these people shouldn't like me too much. Oh, I remember when I first came here, I had to kill every guard, because down in a different little village, I was killing them because something happened. Oh,
Voice.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
I'm Saitama.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
Yes. I set free. I could have gone anywhere. I came here to fight for the Empire.
I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived.
I'm not doing that.
Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible plan.
I am not doing that. I'm not working for your stupid little kingdom. I said that because I thought you would.
Speak with Legate Ricka. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me?
I will show you. They're gonna piss you.
Why? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir.
I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, okay.
I hold sacred. That's a shout.
I don't know what is happening. Okay. Well, I'll go here. It shouldn't be too long of a travel. Ma foi. Oh, I heard a dragon. I'll go and find something. I don't like Winnow. It was always so dark here. I never liked it. Oh, come here.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Maybe the reason these grays can so happen.
There's no.
Alright, well, let's get this nerd with no life.
Aldrich won't give us a straight answer.
Oh, I remember you.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Oh, wait, never mind. You're all for
I remember you. You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the great... But...
Shut up.
I can't afford
Shut
to...
up.
Even Tullius may be forced. Yes.
Shut up.
And what would you have me do?
Yay.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. Be careful.
Who knows that? They all know that.
Wait.
Now what? We go find... we'll go back here. The dragon is the Daedric Prince. I mean, I got Daedric now. Oh! I'm like buckwheat from freaking Little Rasmus. Okay. Okay. Oh, I love doing that. It's so much fun. Okay. My brothers. It is loading arrows.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired, but regret. Take your seat at the council table.
Oh.
Let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors.
Oh, hey, everybody. Up. Up. I take my seat. It's so creepy. Alright. Now we're calling upon his meeting. Now need to stab each other at the end. Let's go. What kind of language? Oh, it's... Oh, those are the stairs. Oh, no. Pick it up. Pick it up. What? Ah. Some good water. You mind if I had your water? Thanks. Oh. Let's get into something in there.
Take your seat. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Ysmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this.
Good.
But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Me.
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it.
Yeah.
Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Whoa.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Nothing.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
I don't blame you, Dragonborn. You made the best of a bad situation.
Yeah,
But I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it have to do with the...
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand.
Yeah.
If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
You've been even-handed so far. What do you say to our demand?
Ulfric should... who's to say what happened?
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius.
Yeah.
These are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Courier will replace Kraldar as Jarl. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
Seems all very fair, if you ask me.
You both agree to this?
I shouldn't agree to terms that so blatantly favor the Empire. I have no choice, though, under the circumstances. But once Alduin is defeated, then it will be the Empire's turn. Remember, Evgir Unslag. You should be pleased, Elisif. You've done well for yourself as the Empire's pet Jarl. But beware, the Empire's loyalty is fickle. They will tire of this war, and then I will be the one dictating terms to you.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce,
So.
Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
You, old
Jarl
man.
Balgruuf.
I'm afraid there's a problem.
I assume
A serious
you are
one.
familiar with the Dragonborn
I've discovered
plan.
who the Greybeard's leader really is.
A dragon.
All well and good.
Hey,
But did you
look at
know
it.
that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple. An unguessed trove
Yes,
of lost
I'm ready to do my part.
But the important
Just
thing
say the
is
word,
that the Blades
and my men
recorded
will help
many of the names of dragons.
But the difficulty remains. How to
I
cure
anticipated
a dragon
the problem.
with dragon's
While you were
reach at all.
arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple. An unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with the voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin.
I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here, in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, the art.
I'm going to the Oblivion.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf, my lad. Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Paarthurnax deserves to die. Paarthurnax was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon War, crimes great enough to be remembered for thousands of years. True, he turned traitor to Alduin and helped overthrow the Dragon Cult, but that does not excuse or expiate his previous deeds. Whether or not he has truly repented or merely acted to save himself, justice demands that he pay with his life.
I don't want to.
Very good.
More for him, though. I probably wouldn't know anything about Generate. I would, but...
Do the right thing. Paarthurnax deserves to die.
So, guess I'm gonna go play Tama on him. One punch! First, Falcon dies. Then, no way.
As soon as I get...
No way in heck. If Arthur
The white...
I don't like this. This game has gotten so deep. It's sad. I don't want to kill Paarthurnax. I'm gonna force it in my hand, bro. Get it? Forcing my hand. Crack myself up. I'm gonna die. Killing Alduin won't be easy, even with the one punch. What's that? What was that? Run! Jarl's quarters. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi, Jarl.
May the gods what? As I promised. My men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
I'm ready. Let's go.
My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part.
I'm so scared.
I'm putting my
I'm
city in your hands.
Call over King. Wait, is that motivating? I thought that was a shout, or a part of a shout. Well, that'd be so cool if I just called him like in the castle. He just broke through the walls and yeet. So I could just call him, like, come here, boy, come here, come here.
We're ready when you are.
Wow, yeah, the one guy. Yep, the one guy is definitely gonna help. All dragon.
Fiend! You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
No. This is not gonna be good for me. I'm not gonna like this. I'm gonna have to do it, I guess. Fuck. Oh! He just like picked him up and killed him. What is it doing? And now like crunching noise.
Zubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Alduin?
Renikvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, once Lord Croesus. Innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Induran pa ok midove davarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Ah, well. Croesus, there is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gail Mirad.
Okay.
And you can free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
How do I just break it? Hey! I don't go. Oh. No, actually, real dumb.
I can't believe that worked. You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is going to have to help you get him back in there.
Shut him down here, punch him in the face, and kill him.
Get ready to open the trap.
Open it.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn plan.
This is really cool.
Was nu? Dini dein Rufe Astman. Are you ready to see the world as only Adova can?
Everybody don't want to do it again.
Are you ready to see the world as only Adova can? Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Well, I'm going to leave this video here. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, like and subscribe, and I'll have a new one up and ready.